All right, welcome everyone to Week 6 NFL predictions. I about had a bird fly in my window. Anyway, uh, welcome back to my channel. I know I said I wasn't going to do this year, and I'm still considering not, but I thought this week maybe I'll try it, see how things go. I'd like to get more views on these, but you know what? If I don't, it's okay. Not a big problem. But you know what will be a big problem? The Broncos visiting the Chiefs on Thursday Night Football. Like, the Broncos have only faced one good team, and they lost by 50 points. I'm sure we all know who that is. So it might be similar with the Chiefs, but the referees have been helping the Chiefs within the last 2 weeks. I don't think that's going to necessarily happen this week because the Chiefs are a better team. So we're having the Chiefs win this one 42-17. Up next, we have a game in the UK. We have the Ravens at the Titans. Let me know what you guys think about having games across the border. I mean, I don't mind it. I like it, but for the teams that have to give up like a home game to go play there, kind of bites. But I mean, like, I guess if that's okay with them, I would say more maybe like a preseason game would be better. But overall, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Or at least for the fan bases anyway. Might for the teams. Anyway, the Ravens are 3-2. Go ahead, check out these wins here. They beat the Texans, beating the Bengals, losing to the Colts in a close one. Excuse me. And then last week they had a very close outcall with the Steelers. And as far as the Titans, who are 2-3, have been winning every other week. So they've gotten some pretty close wins and some pretty before. Ravens at the Titans in the UK. I'm going to go ahead and say that the Ravens are going to win this one 19-16. Okay, moving on. We have the Colts at the Jaguars. Jaguars have beaten them how many times in their home stadium? But Gardner Minshew, he's been leading the Colts pretty well, and they're both 3-2, and they could both possibly be fighting for a spot at the divisional spot. So, can the Colts get this done? I wouldn't be surprised if they did, but I'm barely going to squeak out a win with the Jaguars 31-25. Patriots, who are shockingly not good, and the Raiders, no surprise really. They're 1-3, not the greatest. They've both been averaging about 15 points a game, at least. Yeah, it's something close to it anyway. Um, I'm going to go ahead and say that the Raiders take this one 16, Patriots 10, probably in overtime. All right, we have the Dolphins taking on the Panthers. What are the Panthers' record? Oh yeah, they haven't won a game yet. So this game could be like 70-0, honestly. I'm not going to say that though, but I will say the Dolphins win this one 49-7. 49-7, Dolphins win it. Um let's see, who else do we have here? Seahawks at the Bengals. On paper, at the beginning of the season, it looked like it was going to be a good game. But now the Bengals are 2-3. They're starting to fall apart while the Seahawks are starting to rise. We'll see if they can keep that going. They've won 3 straight and they're just coming off of bye week. While the Bengals have been somewhat struggling. So, excuse me, we're going to take the Bengals or Seahawks to win this one 31-20. 49ers at the Browns 35-10. Enough said about that. 49ers are probably the best team in the league as of right now, without being helped by the referees. You know who you are. Uh, let's go ahead and do Texans taking on the Saints. Texans actually have been doing pretty well lately, while the Saints, they are also 3-2. Well, Texans are 2-3, but they, besides last week's game, have been average, not great. So we're going to go ahead and say that Texans are going to win this one 26-16. Eagles at the Jaguar or at the Jets, 42 to 14. Shouldn't be too close of a game. Jets have been in it, but they've really not been in it. And Eagles are undefeated currently, but they're playing close games. So wouldn't expect to see a closer game, but the Eagles do pull away. I should probably even lower the score to be honest, but I'll take my chances. We'll say 42-14. Uh, Giants. There's another bird by the window. Bills taking on the Giants. This one should not be that close. So we're gonna go ahead and say that the Bills win this one 38-13. There's the Monday night game. The Washington at Atlanta. Hmm. So they've averaged about 20 some points every time. And Washington have been up and down. Probably a game that no one really cares too much about, besides probably those two fan bases. Honestly, don't know. We'll say 23-29. Falcons win. The Lions playing at the Buccaneers, who are just coming off a bye week, and both teams are shockingly doing really well. But I think that this one, the Lions will pull away with another win. So we are going to say 28-24. Bears Vikings. I don't think anyone really cares about this game too much. Like both teams are not the greatest. Justin Fields is pretty good, but the O line needs to step it up like they did in last week's game. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this one's going to be a close game. Bears squeak out a win 23-20. Cardinals at the Rams. I could see an upset in this game. I really could. I think it's going to come off a miracle at the end of the game, though. We're going to say that the Rams win this one 30-26, but the Cardinals have been putting up fights against teams that they've been playing against. As for the Rams, I think the Rams are definitely a lot better than what they were last year. Um, yeah, they had a close game against the Bengals and the Eagles. Niners kind of pulled it away with them. And the Lions, you know how they go. They have been playing their butts off. So good job for those teams. And last but not least, we have Monday Night Football. Chargers taking on the Cowboys. Chargers get an early lead, but they do let the game go, and the Cowboys wind up winning this one 23-13. So that's going to be it for week 6 predictions. Let me know what you guys agree or disagree with, and let me know in the comments what you guys would like to see here on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. I probably have work to go do, so I will see you all whenever I post again. So thanks for watching, and we will see you all in the next one.